What's up, folks? What's going down? We live today. I usually use a blog talk radio, but I just decided to come and use this. My uncle, shout out to my uncle, he said he enjoys me on this one, more because he can hear me a little bit more clearer. So, this is out to you, Unc. Hope you enjoy the show today. It's going to be a quick one. We're going to talk about what happened within the last 24 hours in the NBA. I would have did one earlier, but my computer started giving me some issues. So now I'm just on my phone. I don't have my computer open. So, Phil Jackson is out. Chris Paul is out. Who else is going to be out before the NBA season starts next season? It hasn't been a full 48 hours since the award ceremony, since they were praising people and giving people props for what they've done, and then they get booted. For instance, Patrick Beverley, out. Who's the winners and who's the losers? Clearly, Phil Jackson is the biggest loser, because where is he going to go now? I think it's time for Phil Jackson to ride off into the sunset with what dignity he has left, because he surely does not care about anything anymore. He doesn't care if he ruins a team by not cooperating and, being respectful to the pretty much one of the stars of the team. Now, the Knicks, they did the right thing of departing with Phil Jackson, because he's not going to be able to play. The only thing he's going to be able to do is continue to ruin the team and have it go down a path the opposite of excellence. And my wife just entered the building, so maybe she'll come over and give her expertise on basketball. She has quite the knowledge. She likes to root for the teams that are winning. Did I say that out loud? I did. So as I was saying, Phil Jackson tried to ruin the New York Knicks, but the New York Knicks said, you know what? No, we're not having any of that. You got to go, brother. You got to go. So I don't think Phil Jackson is going to be working anywhere soon in the NBA. That's just my guess. If anyone has anything else to say about it, please let me know, and let me know which team you think he'll be going to. Which team will he ruin next? I don't know. To be continued. But the Chris Paul trade, I guess after Blake Griffin said he wants to figure out his free agency, check out the market and see what it's like. He's basically looking for another team. Chris Paul said, okay, well, then I'm going to be out of here too. Deuces. I'm out. But, I don't know. What's going to happen to the Clippers now? What's going to happen to Chris Paul? Is Chris Paul going to finally get out of the first round of the playoffs with a Rockets team? I don't know. We'll see. Is there going to be enough balls on the court to, keep, Harden and Chris Paul happy? We don't know. Oh, look, we have a treat. We have a basketball expert in the building. What do you think about the Chris Paul trade to the Rockets? Do you think, is that a good thing for him? Do you think he'll be able to adapt to the city life? Because LA is a big difference from living in Houston. Do you think that... What do you think, just offhand? What do you think?
I think it's a good thing. I think he's going to like the Rockets. I think he'll like the slower pace of the city. I think it'll be a good thing for the Rockets. You're going to see them elevate their skills, what they can do. And that's my take on that.
Interesting take. That's coming from someone that doesn't know anything about basketball. I'm just kidding. She knows a little bit. She knows that, there's a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer and free throws and a playoff And I think that's about it. So, but thank you for your expert advice, Mrs. Brown. That was wonderful. And so I think, but Chris Paul, he's gonna have a lot to get used to. It's gonna be a big change for him. I think, will he like it? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long this contract is gonna be, because it may not be something that he can easily get out of. He might have to sit in there for a couple of years. But then, which brings to the next question: what other pieces can the Rockets add to their team so they make sure that they can compete with the Warriors next season? Paul George is still on the market. What's going to happen with that? What's going to happen with the Clippers? The Clippers are done. I think the Clippers are done. Blake's out. Chris Paul's out. And guess who just re-signed a couple years ago because Chris Paul asked him to? DeAndre Jordan. So DeAndre Jordan is the only one there. The only sucker there. You know, after this Chris Paul exiting, I don't think DeAndre is going to want to do any more State Farm commercials with him. I think he's going to be like, sorry, sir, you can find somebody else to do State Farm commercials with, because obviously you don't care about this team. So that's just my expertise of what that conversation would sound like if it actually did happen. But I don't know. I could be wrong about that. So, yeah, the Clippers are screwed. They're never going to get out of the first round unless they shock us and do some. Nah, they're not going to do it. So, yeah, they're screwed. So, yeah, we got to wait to see what happens. The tables are turning in the NBA, and I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. They came out the gate fast. So, and that's what I'm doing with this podcast. This is just a quick one. Just wanted to see what everybody thought in regards to that, and if we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm just waiting to see. It's a mystery to me. It's gonna be really a mystery for me. But all right, we'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Deuces.